Once upon a time in the West.
We're live.
We gone live?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, it's the Destiny Hour, a couple of minutes late. However, we're here. Technical problems tonight. So, I'm a psychic, guidance counsellor, life coach. Any questions that you have in this life, please drop a question on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or the other one, which I've forgotten. Oh, Instagram. Yeah. So, welcome wherever you are. I hope Easter was kind to you and that you said a prayer, because that's what it's all about. It's not about the chocolates. It's about something a lot deeper. So wherever you are in the world, welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Taking your questions is my daughter Shay, so kindly be polite, have patience, and it's only one question. If you did need more questions answered, then I suggest you make an appointment. I do this full time, wherever you are in the world. So, if indeed somebody needs help, why don't you share us? Maybe we can make a difference in their lives. I think I've said my spiel. Innit?
Yeah.
You alright, Shay?
No, I'm annoyed, but let's
Okay.
just get this over and done with.
Do you want drugs? We've got headache pills.
Ready to start when you are.
Shop's open.
Starting off with Twitch, Mercury Virgo asks, hi Paul, it's tax time, so I'm wondering if my ex will be sneaky or will actually compromise on filing for income tax return with one of our daughters. We have to.
I don't think sneaky, but going for maximum return, Mercury. Okay, so you don't want to mess around with the tax man. Well, I think you'll get a refund somehow or other.
Okay, we're going to move on to Instagram. Our next question is from Redeemer. They ask, hi Paul, I'm planning a sale event exhibition on the 16th of April. Wants to know if that would go well with the sales being good.
Looking very good. Advertise as much as you can over the next week, please. But it has all the potential of being very, very nice. That's what I want to say. Very, very nice.
Next question is from Megha. They ask, my next 6 months, how's it going to be?
I think you're going to be looking for new opportunities. That's what I want to say. It's a bit vague, you know, to plan your diary for 6 months. I'm not prepared to do that. You come with questions.
Okay, Meme Master asks, will I get dreadlocks? If so, how might I keep them? I know it's up to me, but my hair is short and I want dreads so badly. I wonder if it's just a phrase.
Do the hairstyle, man. You're young. You need to experiment. It's a lot of maintenance. I don't see you having it for a long time, because it's difficult to take care of. You don't wash it in the normal fashion. You've got to put oils on, so it can be incredibly itchy at times. It might drive you nuts, but you've got to try it. At least get a few photographs out of it. Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to move on. Next question is from Diva Bomber. They ask, good evening, Paul and Shay. April 7th will be Joe's birthday. Will it work if I send him a message?
Oh, thank you. Diva, I think you're chasing. Will he see the message? He's not. Diva, he'll see the message. Will it get the desired effect that you're hoping for? I can't see that. But you're doing the right thing by wishing him.
Next question is from Sylvia. They say, hi Paul and Shay, I'm starting my healing journey and I'm lost. What should I be doing? Could I get some guidance on my healing journey? I'm lost on what I should be doing.
Does she want healing, or does she...
Shall I read the question again?
Yeah, because...
Okay. I'm starting a healing journey and I'm lost on what I should be doing. Could I get some guidance on my healing journey?
Okay, firstly, you've got to forget any kind of trauma or upset from the past. And if you can think in terms of, a brand new outfit for yourself, and you don't want to mess it up. So you don't mess it up by looking at, the way the ex has left you or the way people treated you in the past. You've got to live in the moment and almost be refreshed in the moment. And that's the key to starting the process. It's a journey, so faith and belief and good thoughts, those all need to come into play, but ideally you should forget the past. That's the first step.
Next question is from Brolik. They say, hi Paul and Shay, happy Monday. Will I be able to recover the tax return that I never received from the prior year?
Bit of a struggle there, Brolin. Bit of a struggle. I don't think so. They should have sorted you out by now, surely. Unless you chase it up. Chase it up, see what happens. But I think there's a problem with the actual return. Don't know if you qualified.
Last question on YouTube, then we're going to move on to Twitch again. Jess asks, greetings Paul and Shay, hope you're both well. My question is, how successful am I meant to be in my career? I'm in the arts/fashion field.
You got to believe in yourself. Okay? That field is very competitive, and there's a lot of haters or jealousy. You've got to stick to your beliefs. You should surprise yourself. That's what I want to say, Jess. Stick to what your beliefs are, and follow your own instinct. You are meant to be very, very good. Very, very successful. I beg your pardon.
Jumping over to Twitch, our next question is from Zombieman. Hello good sir and God bless. What do I need to bring back my twin flame?
What do you need to bring back? Yeah, God bless you as well. That's very, very nice. You not to do anything. Okay? You've got to believe and say a prayer, talking about blessings. If indeed this person is your twin flame, and I don't know who's told you that, okay, because that is just exaggerated and used over and over again, soulmate and twin flame. You don't have to do anything but stop chasing and start believing. If it's meant to be, then it will be. That's what I say. You mustn't do anything.
Right, we're going to jump over to Facebook. Rita G asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, how are you? Will I get my job promotion next month? Thanks."
Next month. Rita G. It's the month thereafter. So I'm looking at June. Everything's a bit slow. So, yeah, June.
Next question is from Krista May. "Can you please advise why I felt so tired and unmotivated?"
Stomach issues. I think you have been working hard and you're a bit worn out. But also there's a stomach issue I've got going on. So try and flush your boots with one of those herbal teas. I think that will go a long way. But there's also a seasonal change going on. So you might be feeling the effects of that, but you need to flush your boots, so to speak.
Next question is from Milu. They say, "Hi Paul and Shay. I'd like guidance please on how I should go about seeing this Taurus man. Thank you."
Taurus, they're still making them.
Apparently.
How she must, what?
How she should go about seeing this Taurus man.
Okay, you must stop being so aggressive about it. Okay? Because it's verging on being an obsession. Okay? And that's a bit scary, So, you've got to be pleasant, but not so forceful, because you're in danger of scaring the guy off. Be pleasant and don't pester the guy, you know what I mean? Because it can be too much. So you don't have to phone him every day or text him every day. And keep it light and nice. Don't keep it heavy. And I think that's probably the thing that you're doing. Okay? Love grows. You don't tell it to love you. Do you know what I mean? You've got to massage it and treat it nicely. So.
Next question's from Debbie. They ask, "Will I be happy?"
Will you be happy? What makes you happy, Debbie? You've got to ask that question. Because if you think it's love, it's nice to have love. But ultimately, you've got to make yourself happy. And I suggest that your career is playing a big part in this unhappiness. So I need you to focus on what you want to do. Because if you're going to spend 8 hours a day there, or whatever, it's a long time to be miserable, you know what I mean? But you've got to choose to be happy. It's a choice. It's not a given. It's a choice. So stay off social media, because that can wear somebody down. Read a book. Go for a walk. watch a funny movie. Your responsibility is to make yourself happy. Okay?
Okay, I'm going to make this the last question, and then we're going to move on to YouTube. Pen asks, hi Paul, will things be okay with my youngest son? His addiction comes and goes, and he has a child now.
Well, you're battling the addiction as well. It still needs a lot of work. Okay, I've got probably the next 2 months a possible relapse. But he needs this whole year to get his head around this addiction. Is he going to be all right? I want to say yes, but it's you that's making the call, not him. And I really wish it was him making the call, because there's something that nobody is talked about as to why he's using, and if it's the relationship gone wrong, or indeed the relationship with his dad, that needs to be addressed. That's the underlying issue. There's a reason for it, and I don't think that has been addressed. Okay, but you're a good mum.
I'm going to jump over to YouTube. Our next question is from... just want to say, guys, please stop asking 2 questions in one.
One question, please.
One question only. So
okay, don't tie up the lines. It's selfish. Make an appointment, for goodness sake.
So, Sunshine asks, hi Paul, any idea as to why I haven't heard from Rob?
Because I dropped the card.
I'll get it over here.
I threw it. Fell off the table. Why? Because he's valuing his independence, my baby. That's why. Okay, that's the issue. I'm independent. That's what he's doing. It's not an ideal situation, but be patient. I do believe your phone will ring.
Next question is from Avni. What will my future be like with P?
You know, the future should be good. It should be fruitful, provided you both believe in each other and communicate. It should be good, okay? Try not to go to town over stupid things, because there's a tendency to argue over the most stupid stuff. Okay, so that's what you've got to be aware of. But I think it should be lovely.
Next question is from Rayhan. Will my YouTube dream come true? I have a somewhat good amount of people watching me.
It's going to take longer than you think. That's the... it's another 2 years of growth for you, as far as I can see. You know, it could be next year, because this is year 1. But don't be impatient. Put out quality. Okay? Not quantity, quality.
Next question is from Bebe. They ask, hello Paul, may I please get a love reading? I am single, please and thank you.
Bebe.
B-E-B-E.
Oh, BB.
I think it's Bebe. I don't really.
Bebe, BB. Okay, hang in there, sweetheart. This is your year. Okay? This is your year. And strangely enough, I had a jumping card. What does that mean? That means I must pay attention. So, from June, things are going to be looking good for you. June this year. Okay, so you've got April, May, June. then. Get out and about, please, BB. Get out and about and stop thinking about the last relationship, because that's no good. After June, you've got new eyes and I think a new hairstyle. I don't know why I'm getting a new hairstyle. So do it. It should be good.
Last one on YouTube, and then we're moving on to Twitch. Our next question is from Sarah McNamara. Hi Paul and Shay, how are you both?
Thank you.
Will Adam be coming to my house tonight, please, and thank you.
Will he be coming to your house? On a Monday? Who goes and visits the chick on a Monday? Yeah, he will. Don't know what time it is there, but round 8 has come up. So I don't know where you are in the world, but 8 should be around. Okay.
Jumping over to Twitch, Alanard asks, hi Paul, how are you? Will I be getting a job offer soon, and when, please, and thanks.
Alanoid.
Alanard.
Alanard. Hello. Thank you, we're fine. Soon. I think soon. I'm not sure about that. I don't think the offer that you're going to get is from what you've done. That is my problem. Because you're like one of 2 people. So I'm suggesting more resumes. Get out there and about. Use April to send out more resumes. I do have a feeling once we get April out of the way that May is looking good for you, but it's the work you do in April. Okay, so I wish it was better news, but you're very employable. Okay, just know that.
Jumping over to Facebook, our next question is from Tara. They ask, hi Paul, can you tell me when will I meet someone who will be a good man in my life?
Good men. Where are they? It's the thing. All the good ones are taken, so they say. You've got to look at somebody older. And why I'm saying that is because of a maturity situation. I think you're probably used to people either your own age or thereabouts. The answer is July. Okay? So, don't be scared of a few wrinkles. I don't say wrinkles. But you know what I mean. Looking for somebody a little bit wiser than you're used to. But July's looking good. Good luck.
Next question is from Yoli, who asks, hi Paul, did my cousin buy her man a car with my mother's money?
Yeah. Yoli, the answer is yes, sadly. Not all of it, I think 60% of the money Mum gave, went towards the car.
Last 2 on Facebook, then we're going to move on to Instagram. Sarai asks, hello Paul, sending you both blessings. Will Robert contact me?
Sarai, I hope so. Yes. The answer is yes. Okay, I'm looking at... What's the date?
Today is Monday the 5th of April.
By next Monday. So maybe next weekend. Yes.
Last one on Facebook, then moving on. Brittany asks, hi Paul, will I be in a relationship this year?
Hi Brittany, you should be. You should be. And I'm saying that, yeah, because you're so determined. And also you're so nice. That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm not looking at you, I'm kind of feeling you. You are nice, but just be cool. The answer's yes, you're going to get your wish, but I need you just to calm down, because it's not your best look. You know, when you're all hyperactive. Give me love! Give me love! You know what I mean? You're very lovable. You're cute as a button. That's what I'm getting. But you're just no good at the anxiety. So, the answer is yes, this summer. Ooh!
Okay, we're going to jump over to Instagram. IMS Lou asks, hello lovelies, does RW still want to pursue seeing and getting to know me? I'm confused about what he really wants. Thank you.
What's the dude's name?
RW.
He's confused as well. IMS. He's confused as one of those Rubik's Cubes, yeah? Does he want to pursue a relationship? I don't think he's ready. That's the ultimate, that's the truth. He's just not ready. However, he needs time. So be his friend for now. Very important to be friends. Okay, without the pressure. I do see him coming round to relationship, but that's after July, August, that kind of situation. To be friends between now and then.
Alright, jumping back over to your Facebook group, our next question is from Roxana. Hello beautiful people, I'd like to know if I'm staying with Thomas to this lifetime as a couple, please and thank you.
Roxanne, hi. You love him. You do. Roxanne, if I can say this, that there is a battle of egos going on with you two. I think you're both very, very headstrong and opinionated. And I don't mean to say you've got a big head. I don't mean to say that. I just say you've got strong opinions. So that's the issue there. But the love and chemistry is lovely. But there's just that aspect of whether trying to get the last word in an argument, or trying to be right. It's not about that. Okay, so I would look at those clashes of ego. That needs to be addressed, but otherwise it is looking strong.
Okay, jumping back over to your Facebook page. Next question is from Barbara, who says, does Marcos have good intentions toward me?
Yeah. He's got the chemistry, and he's got desires, I think, but he needs, I don't want you to take off your clothes so quickly, and I know I sound like an old man or your granddad, but there's a tendency to, he wants that aspect very, very strongly. And I suggest that you hold off, because I don't want you to be used in any way. And he's got to earn that right to be with you in that way. So don't be eager to give yourself up in that department. Please, Barbara. I'm serious.
Next question is from Pinky, only answering one. Hello sir, just want to ask, will I ever get someone to love me?
Pinky, You fall in love. You don't get them to love you. You fall in love. You fall in love because you're cute and they like you. Because you do nice things. The answer is yes. That's coming to an end. Very, very... But you've got to do a little bit of work on yourself. Be happy, be nice, be kind, smile. You know what I mean? Because if you're miserable or down or negative, the chances of attracting somebody in that condition is limited, you know. So get out and about, smile and be happy. Be happy as best as you can. The answer is yeah, you will. You will. But don't be in a rush.
I'm going to make this the last question on Facebook, then we'll go on to Instagram. Jay asks, lovely greetings of the day, Paul. I'm a bit concerned about my job and I want to know if there's anything I need to be cautious or alert about.
Hi, Jay. Yeah. You can see that. It's going to pass, Jay. There's a lot of there's a lot of chiefs in that. Everyone's a boss, and they all got opinions. But I think they're fundamentally a little bit apprehensive or worried about the market and their place in the market. It's a little bit of a storm. Your job is not affected. Company's a little bit shaken, but it's going to pass. And into May, you're going to see things start to settle down, or the atmosphere a lot better. You've probably got about 3 weeks of this chaos, but you're safe, Jay. Good luck.
Jumping over to Instagram, our next question is from Kate. They say, awkward question. I'm not a cool guy. When will something happen with a girl and me for the first time? I think it's a long time for me.
What's his name?
Kate.
Kate. The hormones going wild, right? I know it's a terrible weight for you. It really is. What I need you to know, okay, it will happen, but I don't want it to happen right now. And the reason is I don't want it to happen right now is because you will emotionally get attached. So it's going to affect you. I am going to say this, that it's going to happen any time after September. So you're just going to have to wait and make it special. Don't just do it through because it can be so disappointing, you know, and such an anticlimax. Any time after September, but I just don't think right now you're quite ready. But it will happen. Just be patient.
Don't know if you'll answer this question. Our next question is from Angelo. Do you ladies stalk my social media and gossip about me?
Oh, for goodness sake. Angela, of course people gossip. Do they stalk you? No, they don't stalk you. They look at your Facebook. It's not a movie. You're not a film star. Okay? You're just another guy who's popular with people. Okay, you haven't got a stalker. Grow up.
Marisa asks, hi Paul, what letter does my son's girlfriend in the future begin with?
No. It's got nothing to do with you.
Jumping back over to Facebook, Rod asks, how is N's health? I saw him dead in my dream. He's my aunt's husband. He's about 63.
Who's this?
Rod.
And he's talking about?
His aunt's husband.
So his uncle.
Mm.
Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean death, Rod. Okay? No. It doesn't mean death. How's his health? He's got 4 months of recuperating. Okay? Or recuperating, getting better. Managing the process he's going through. 4 months. But I think he's going to come through. I think maybe the dream is the end of an illness, Rod. Okay? Not the end of him.
Next question is from Sarah Louise. Hello, Paul and Shay. How are you both? Is Adam coming to my house tonight, please, and thank you.
It's another one. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Fluff your hair.
Last one on Facebook, and then we're going to move on to YouTube. Annabelle asked, hi Paul and Shay, can you please tell me if John's sister Tracy did witchcraft on him so he can't walk properly, please, and thank you.
It's going to have to be a powerful spell in order for that to happen, Annabelle. I mean, supremely powerful. Because we're talking about putting stuff in food. No, I don't think that's the case. I can't give her that credit, and I won't energize her powers. She's not that strong. I think he pulled something. And that's the issue. He's pulled a muscle, or because I'm getting his legs. But he probably needs a good massage to click his back into place. That's the issue. I'm not going to credit her. No.
Right, jumping over to YouTube. Vladimir asks, hi Paul and Shay, can I trust my ex R to compromise with me fairly when it comes to finances and our kids, or is this a dead end? We're divorced, by the way.
Okay. Vladimir, I like your style. I must be honest. To talk about compromise for the sake of the kids is very, very adult of you. And I like the way you do things. You think about the kids and blah, blah, blah. However, there's not enough money. And that is a problem. So, sadly, I think there will be some kind of support. However, not enough. I think you'll be doing more than the ex. But make the kids feel loved, because I'm sick and tired of kids being affected for the rest of their lives because the parents couldn't get it on. Good luck, Vladimir.
Abantika asks, hello Paul, happy Easter.
Thank you.
Will I get recognition in the society for my work in this lifetime?
Is your work good? That, you see, what you're doing is you're kind of doing an Instagram thing there. You know? You want the fame and, the TikTok kind of mentality. That's the problem. Okay? To be acknowledged for your work, you have to up the level of your work. So you've got to set the bar higher. Okay? You do that, then things start to change. But you need 15 months work. A year and a half. See what I mean? You want to be recognized for your work. So just put out good work. Don't start thinking about fame and blah, 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 blah. Don't do that.
Jumping over to Facebook. Our next question is from Surav, who asks, any general on love for me, please?
You must try, Surav. You must really put some effort in and be determined. I would say there's a good chance you're holding back. That's one of the reasons. You're not getting out and about. So you need to address that issue. Should you do that, I think you're going to have some success. And it may well be mid-year. But you've got to up the effort, please.
Next question from Ivory. Hi Paul, will I enjoy my 30s?
Are you enjoying today, Ivory? See what I mean? There's a lot of days in your 30s. But by and large, life should improve for you. But again, you know, you've got to put in the effort. You know, if it's enjoyment you're looking for, then what makes you happy, right? And you've got to exercise that. What makes you happy? Okay? Because the 30s is a long time. And you have to water that garden, Ivory. But I think your life will improve overall.
Next question is from Lindy. It says, good evening, Paul. Should I reach out to my soon-to-be ex-husband and tell him how I truly feel?
Why, Lindy? Because it's not going to be enough. Okay? Once one of the greatest things a guy wants to do is tell his boss, F off. Okay? It's one of the greatest things. And it's all macho and, you know. I did that once in my 20s in London. Because the boss, I was opening a box and he said, what are you doing? And I said, what does it look like I'm doing? You can see I've got a knife in my hand, I'm opening the box of shoes or whatever it was. And he said, don't speak to me like that. So I told him to F off. So I was a big hero, big man. I was out of work for 2 months. And I'd sleep on a couch, somebody's house. So it was stupid. So, what you think about your ex is here. Do not vocalize it. Because you tell him he's the biggest bastard in the world, that's not going to be enough. Because you're going to think about it and you're going to say, no, I wanted to say bloody bastard. And that's going to be enough. So you want more and more and more. And all you're doing is hating on him. And it's not going to work. Keep it to yourself and do not say a word.
Okay, do you want a different question that we've
Give
had?
me a different question. In it!
We've not had this one before, so I think you might enjoy this. Jamie asks, I'm waiting on on my DNA kit. If you could give me a sneak peek, please. Like, am I going to have some white, black, Asian DNA?
Okay. there's a white there's a white blood cell in you, okay, but there's also Asian, and that's my sneak peek. You're going to be quite surprised. Us whites are everywhere. Careful, us of whites. Yeah, white. That's the surprise. And there's Asian as well. Ooh!
Just thought we needed something new, sorry.
Right.
I'm taking one question from this person. Prachi asks, can I get to know when a good life partner will come?
A good life partner for Prati. Within a year. Okay, within a year. So there's a good chance, if you're going for the arranged situation, I don't know if that you're a traditional person, girl, but within a year. That's my feel.
Amila asks, why is my friend no longer talking to me?
Because you upset her. You said something to somebody else. So she heard about it. So you've got to be careful. She's just taken the wrong end of the stick. So if you've upset her or said something to a friend, it's got back to her. The circle turns. The wheel turns. Circle. Does a circle turn? Huh?
Not all circles turn.
What?
Our next question is from Shield Nova. Hi Paul, will the ex play fair and give me one of our kids to file taxes with? Or will she claim them all as dependents on her own returns?
Don't even have to look. Selfish, selfish, selfish. Shield Nova. It's all about me, 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 unfortunately. But you'll be blessed in other ways. The kids are going to like you, favour you more. So, she might get a little bit of a tax return, but you win their love. So who's wealthier? Too many times people go for the money, because it's always greener on the other side. But the kids are going to respect you. Who's wealthier, Shield? Don't worry about it.
Next question is from Itzy, who asks, hi there, I was wondering if you could tell me if R will be coming home and ask for an apology.
Coming home. That's a strange question. Ask for an apology. Don't you feel sorry? Obviously you don't. And that's the problem. If you're sorry, you've got to do it. Be sorry. Ask somebody to ask you to apologize. No. So it's wrong. Right now, it's wrong. Will he come home? I don't think he wants to, because you haven't apologized. See, if you've made a mistake, and we all do, we all make mistakes, own it and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Next question is from Priyanka, who says, hi Paul, thank you for your guidance. Is it the right time to follow my passion of being a makeup artist?
No, it isn't. You need to do it part-time if that's possible. Weddings and photographic shoots. I just don't think you're ready, or the economy isn't ready, and that's the trouble. So if you can do it part-time, then I'm happy about that. But all being well, that would be next year. So.
Next question is from Ria, who asks, will my son-in-law get the job that he applied for?
I think so. I think so. Yes, Ria.
Next question is from Kaniz, who asks, where should I focus now?
Where should you focus? You should focus on what you want. I don't think it is what's going to give you security. That's what I need on. You know, what's going to give you financial security? Are you going to have to study a bit more? Are you going to have to move to get what it is that you want? But you know, you've got to be like a bull to a red flag. That's what I want. And then you've got to make every effort to go for it. But my feeling is it's job security, stroke money. Focus and go and get it.
Next question is from Daphne. It says, hi Paul, any guidance for me on where I should look to relocate? I'm in Texas, but I'm trying to pinpoint a place to find and settle. That is if we get approved for a housing program. I also want to say thank you for your care and energy sharing with the folks.
Thank you, Daphne. What a lady. What a lady. You're to hold off for a little while. I don't know why I'm thinking June, which is about the next 3 months. It's the feel I've got. And I don't know why I'm telling you east. East. You know what, I know why I'm pointing there. East. June. House. Approved. Got it. East. I don't know why I'm sending you east.
Next question is from Ginny, who says, hi Paul, my mom is not well. Her heart surgery has been done, but she's not recovering. When will she be fine, please?
Okay, Jimmy, sorry. But you're going through this. Recovery, it's a major surgery, you know, it's major, and she's going to need all your love and support, all your care. She doesn't need your worry, okay? So you need your positivity, because I'm to tell you, she needs 6 weeks to get through this sort of, get over the hump. That is what I've got. 6 weeks. So you're to be encouraging, and if there's any therapy she needs, suggest and be supportive. It's a hell of a thing. You know what I mean? But you're lucky you've got your mum. You're very, very lucky. A prayer wouldn't be so bad either. Okay? He's very good at in times like this. But you need 6 weeks into June. Okay? She should be, I want to say back to a certain amount of normality. Okay? Good luck, Jimmy.
And I think we'll make this the last question because we're all caught up and we've got 3 minutes left. Johnny asks, what's Joanna's feeling towards me, more than friends?
Got some interest there, Johnny. She's a bit confused. More than friends. Yeah, more than friends. And she's going to open up to you. possibility. Open that window. She does fancy you. Okay, just give her a bit of time. But she's going to cross that line. Okay. We done, Shay?
Yeah, we are done.
All right, folks. Thank you for the people that wished Happy Easter and sent blessings and back to you. I did want to say that this is Easter, and I really don't care what religion you are, or even if you believe or not, but I tell you what, it would be nice for you to say something to the Almighty, something that you're thankful for. That's what my challenge is to you, and you're going to be surprised how well that is received, and perhaps make it a habit. So reach out and make a friend with the Almighty. Okay? He'd like to hear from you. And He's open 24/7, whereas we're only on for an hour. And He does a job very, very well. Okay, so reach out. My challenge is say a prayer. Okay, and with that being said, Shay, thank you very much for your effort. I'm sorry about the technicalities.
Oh, it's nothing you can apologize for, Dad.
But I love your effort and your tenacity. I want to say God bless. I was watching the sunrise in Israel on YouTube, which is the same time zone as South Africa, even though we're, 8,000, 6,000 miles away. And it's the same time zone. And they were singing songs of praise as the sun came up. And it's those simple things, okay, that we want to look for in this life. The sun rising. We can sing. We can just say thanks. Thanks for the new day. So, God bless. We'll see you next week.